Hello everyone, welcome to my new video. Finally I'm recording a new video because finally I finished my new project. And this project is my new animation, the most difficult animation I ever created. I posted it yesterday, so if you have not seen it, I recommend to watch it. This is very good animation and I'm proud of it. So in this video I'll talk more about how I was creating this animation. So what can I say about this animation? I know that hype around season 2 of Wendesday is not hype anymore because people already watched it and probably already forgot about it. But since I'm not very quick at drawing animations, I was creating this animation for a month. I was drawing daily from 3 to 7 or sometimes even more hours, almost without breaks. This was so difficult. This is my first serious animation when I was not only making many frames, plus I was adding some effects, different complicated lighting, and trying to create this atmosphere of, I don't know how to call it, disco. In my previous animations, well, in all of the animation that I was creating, I often was copying and pasting the frames. Closed mouth, open mouth, and repeat it over and over again. In this animation I could not done this because it's about movement, it's about dance, plus I was drawing 4 people and then there are more people on the stage and now it's 8 people and they all dance, and I was using the same base, I don't know how to call it, foundation sketch for all the 8 people, since they all move, since they have the same movement. I could use the same template that I created again and again, but it doesn't mean that I had not to repaint this over and over again. This is different characters, they have different face features, they have different clothes, makeup, hairstyle, body type, and all of these things. So yeah, when I finished creating this animation, for the first time in my life, I experienced a severe pain in my arm, or to be specific, in my shoulder. This shoulder hurt so badly, and for some reason the neck also was hurting, probably because I was sitting and drawing like this. So when I finished the animation, everything was in so much pain. And I'm not talking about my eyes just completely stopped existing after drawing for so many hours and for so many days, weeks, a month. So yeah, this, I have, I'm someone who can draw quickly and for many hours, but even for me, some projects are a little too complicated. This was this type of project. I remember that at the beginning of my art journey, when I was 14 years old, I could draw for 7 hours. And the reason for that, why I was drawing for so long, not because my illustrations were complicated, but because I was learning how to make portraits, and I could spend 7 hours on one portrait. I'm talking about digital paintings in Photoshop. So I could spend day or 2 days on drawing one drawing. But now I don't have this problem because I draw quickly and I can finish the drawings in 1 to 2 hours. But animations are not just drawings. It's a bunch of drawings. So yeah, I just remembered how it was when I was only starting my art journey, that I just remembered what it's like, that you need to take time to actually finish the project, not just few hours and everything is done. So yeah, sorry if I'm complaining a lot. I know I'm complaining. And yesterday, the day after I finished the project, I had severe headache for the whole day, and this is very unusual for me because I don't often have headaches, almost never have headaches, but I think I was so tired that my eye was twitching and I had headache whole day. So yeah, that's the same problem with the twitching eye I had when I finished my concrete sculptures. And I guess this is my body just saying to me, like, what the fuck are you doing? Just rest. What are you doing? Stop drawing or stop creating. So yeah, that's very unusual feeling. So after I finished this animation, I decided that I need to breathe out and start other projects. But this project would be much easier than what I've just created. If we talk about animation with dancing characters, I also been thinking that one day I wanna create animation based on movie Swing Kids. I don't recommend watch this movie if you don't want to be depressed. If you haven't seen this movie, it's just there is one scene, very powerful scene that I really like, and I wanna draw a study, or how to say, copy of this scene, and draw and animate it. But after I finish this project, I'm thinking like, I'm not gonna be drawing anymore animation with dancing in the near future. I need to do something not so difficult, something that's difficult but not too difficult, because I don't want to lose my motivation to create art. So yeah, I have so much hours of footage of how I was creating this in Procreate Dreams. So much footage, hours and hours. First version of the video, when I sped up all of the process, all the time lapse, it was around 1 hour and 40 minutes. And I was like, I cannot post this on YouTube, this is too long. So I had to speed up it again. So you can see this version is, so this time lapse is very sped up because I could not post the whole video. And also I did not record the whole process because it would be hours and hours of footage. So I was thinking like, I'm not gonna record the whole process because there is no way I could edit this into a normal video. If we talk about music, I posted the same animation with different music on Instagram, and I posted here on YouTube, also YouTube, and then but I used different music. The reason for that is copyright. I was trying to outsmart the copyright on YouTube, but it didn't work, so I had to change the music that was in the show, and I chose a different song, free song that I could add to the dance. And if we talk about music, I was not a fan of the song that was in a series. It was sung by Lady Gaga, and I cannot say that I like this song very much, but I decided that I'm gonna use this song anyway and post it on Instagram. Well, because this scene is recognizable and I cannot just use different music. Plus, there is a problem that the dance that you saw in this animation, the dead dance, is based on this song. This song was written especially for this series. So when I was trying to find a similar song that would sound similar but would be different, all of the song didn't sound right. I was struggling with finding the song that would perfectly match the dance moves. So this is why I attached this song. And this is not because I don't like Lady Gaga or something. I remember that back in the day when Lady Gaga was very popular, when I was a teenager, I liked her songs. But for some reason with this new song, I don't know, there feels something off about the song. For me it sounded like Lady Gaga was not enjoying singing this song for some reason. I don't know. I had this feeling. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is just what it seems to me, but this is not true maybe. But if you're a regular viewer on mine, you know that I'm not a fan of pop music. I prefer heavy music. I love metal, I love rock. For some reason I like electro swing. I don't know why. It was just one day people started using electro swing in the videos on YouTube, and all of a sudden I was like, wow, I like this genre. And I started listening, even though this is not heavy music, this is very light music, but I liked this genre. So yeah, I want to show you how my timeline looks like in the Procreate Dreams, so you could see the whole huge process. If you can see me staring right now, I'm sitting in front of the window and there is a bird, blue teeth, just flew here, and it flew away. There was a small bird, blue teeth, that how do I say it, was clinging to the wall and was looking at me from the window. I think she was looking, or he, I don't know what this bird's gender is. I think this bird was looking for food, and it was very surprised when the bird saw me. I wish I could have recorded this, but no. Okay, this was very cute bird. Okay, what am I saying? So yeah, I want to show you the timeline so you could see how many frames there are. So yeah, now you can see, you have visualization of what I've been doing recently. Also, you know what's very annoying? I'm posting this video when YouTube is blocked in my country again. I think this is the reason why many people didn't saw this animation. Well, because I don't think many people have access to YouTube right now. So a little annoying, to be honest, but it is what it is. Also, what I want to talk about this video, if we talk about animation, I finally have new book. I was dreaming about this book for many years, for 3 years probably. I'm talking about this book, but I cannot start reading it because technically it would be gift for New Year's for me. But so right now I don't have this book. I mean, I have this book, but I cannot read it. I'm not allowed to read it. That's my own rule that I created. So yeah, this book is in English. I couldn't find the translation to this book, but that's not a problem. I like reading in English, and this book is about how the Disney animators were creating their classical cartoons. And for me, this book has value. I always wanted to be able to draw and animate like the Disney classical 2D animators were animating. This book is huge and very heavy. It has around 1,500 pages, and when I was trying to find this book, I was blown away by how much it costed. At first, I found this book, and the price for this book was... And when I saw this, I was like that granny in a meme. I was like... Have you lost your mind, fuck bitch? Then I found the same book, and the price was a little lower, but still it was a lot of money. And then finally I found this book, and the price was around $50. In one of my older videos, I was sharing that I was reading the book by Vyacheslav Dubinin called The Brain and Its Needs. And now there is a new book by the same author. And this book is called something like, I don't remember, I'll attach the name of the book. And when I saw this, I was like, I need this book. I want to read it so much. So right now it's available for pre-order, and I want to order this book because I enjoyed the other book from this author, and I think this will be also very interesting, and I want to understand many things that I don't understand about me and the world around me and about my brain, so I would really want to read this book. It would probably explain a lot of things for me. So yeah, that's what I mean, yeah. And also, if I started yapping about everything, I wanted to also say something. In recent days, I saw few videos by different authors, by different women from different countries, and they were saying the same thing, that they were something to them happened, and they had tears of joy. They were crying because they were happy. And I was thinking about it. I was like, tears of joy. I heard about it, but I think I've never in my life I ever experienced what it's like to cry when you're happy. Zero memories about it. I don't remember. So I was started thinking like, what does it mean when people say they cry when they were happy? Because I understand when people were happy and they overwhelmed with the joy and they start singing or they start dancing or they start telling stupid jokes. I'm looking at myself right now, yeah. But tears of joy, I never experienced that. So I started Googling this and trying to find information about it. Like, is it possible? Because I had the theory that when people say that they cry because of joy, they really have mixed feelings at this moment. So they experience few different emotions, things like, I don't know, happy, melancholy, and despair or sadness. And when they say in this huge amount of emotions make them cry, and mostly not because of joy, but because in this mix of emotion there are sad emotions. That there are also sad emotions in all of this mix of emotions. So I was thinking like, maybe when people say they cry because of the joy, that the underlying feeling is also maybe a sadness. I don't know, maybe I'm stupid and I sound like I'm a robot or something, and even though that I sound robotic, like I don't know what it's like to experience human emotions, it's just, I don't know. And I was reading different theories, and there was this theory that said the same thing that I'm saying right now, that maybe this just huge mix of emotions. Because I was thinking like, okay, maybe there are people definitely cry because, not because of the other underlying feelings like sadness or something, but because they're happy. But if they cry when, but okay, what is tears? Why do we need tears? We need tears because it helps us to regulate our mood and for our body to calm down. So when we're sad and we start crying, because of tears, we regulate our mood, we become more calm, and this is a relief for us of negative emotions. But I was thinking, well, if the tears are like mood stabilizers, then why would we cry when we are happy? Isn't it cool to be so happy that you want to be happy for as long as possible? But if you cry, it means that you getting rid of this happy emotion, right? I mean, you're still happy, but you are not so euphoric. So I was thinking like, this, I mean, if I would have a choice, if I would cry because I'm happy, I would not choose to cry, I would just sing or, okay, I'm saying like, again, I sound like a robot because I choose what emotion do I want to feel. Like, no, you cannot choose what you feel because well, emotions, they exist no matter what we do. Like, we can pretend that we don't feel emotions or feelings, but they're still there. I mean, right? Right, yeah. So yeah, that's the video. Very random video with very strange topics, but that's what I was thinking recently, and this is what I wanted to share in this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked my animation. Soon I'll post my new other projects, and I'll see you in next videos. Bye!